Hi. It's me again. We're on a -2 streak. You know what that means? That means I can make a joke like, I haven't won a single run all year. It's hilarious. That's right. The 2023 Hoopsly has jokes. And boy is he excited about it. Speed up and piercing tears? I'm not upset about it. I'm gonna take it, and you might think me a fool for doing so. Power to you. Think away, but don't hurt yourself. We'll do a little recap of the previous episode, because that's, you know, a really good way to get a monologue rolling. Essentially, and I'm gonna drop Suicide King in case I accidentally use it, because I really don't want to. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so we basically talked about nothing for 10 minutes, and then spent 1 minute confirming that 2023 is gonna be the Greg Hirsch year for myself. So, you know, if you were feeling unfulfilled by the first episode of the year, I would imagine you found no solace in the second. The good news is, though, that these are all being recorded in one sitting, which means this is going to be the big one. Now we've found our flow, we can start getting into the meat of the matter, and really dive into the 2023 prediction game, you know? Like, things that I really think are going to happen. I think, in 2023... I am going to surpass 100 subscribers. I think that's going to happen, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm a little disheartened that I didn't manage to do so in my first year. This was a big... Like, you might think that in the several months that I was gone, I was paying no mind to the channel. This is entirely untrue. I'm going to pick up a bomb, because I'm a little anxious about... I should have picked up a key thinking about it. I'm just a little anxious about not being able to make it all the way down to... Okay, well, I got a key, so now, you know, it was the correct choice. And that's how those things work. You can, you know, I can retroactively say that I definitely made the right decision when I gambled on whether or not... I have golden bombs? I've just remembered. What was I saying? I've totally forgotten. I've lost my train of thought entirely. Oh, I was gonna hit 100 subs. I was watching the channel very closely. I've been keeping an eye on the numbers. I've been seeing people subscribe. Thank you very much. If you find yourself watching this video, and you are one of the people that subscribed during 2022 because you saw one of my very funny Twitch clips, and you're watching this and you're thinking, who the fuck is this guy? And why is he playing this shit game? It's not like... I came here because of the very funny Pokemon Randomizer clips. Where's the Pokemon Randomizer content? The truth is, I really did not enjoy playing the Pokemon Randomizer. And if it does return in any form, it will be different. I don't know how it's going to be different. I'm going to find a way to make it so that I can enjoy it, though. The truth is, there is nothing fun to be drawn from essentially, like, trying to have control over a game that you have no control over. Which is what I was doing. I was playing Pokemon and trying to, you know, like, pick which Pokemon I got and have battles and win them. And it's just, it wasn't up to me. And I kind of learned that the hard way. I got to, I believe it's the SSN. I think that's what the ship is called. This is Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, by the way. And I think I had 2 of my Pokemon killed by self-destruct. Like, I just went up against a Pokemon that had self-destruct that shouldn't have had self-destruct. And as such, my Pokemon just died. Which was, you know, disappointing. Lead Pencil is not terrible. Roid Rage is not amazing. let's roll it and take this. I love Ghost Pepper. That is incredible. I wish I knew what my luck stat was. Unfortunately, there's apparently no way to know what your luck stat is anymore. HUD offset? Oh my god. I should have checked that between recordings, but I didn't. Let's go ahead and just take lead pencil. And the reason I'm gonna just take lead pencil is because we have developed, so far in 2023, a habit of getting good items and then picking up terrible items. And so I would rather take an item that I know is okay and kind of roll with that than continue down this dark path of gambling on every run and throwing them away because we keep picking up things like Dunce Hat or, oh my god, please don't die immediately. I need to stop going to the Mirror Realm is another lesson that I've learned, because I keep dying in the Mirror Realm, but I need to, I do need to beat Mother. I don't know which boss is in here, so this is pretty risky, actually. But I'm gonna commit to it, because I just think that, you know, it would be a shame not to. I'm a man of the people, and I like to create exciting content. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. Oh, yes, 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 we have fun here. As such, I'm gonna take the path of most resistance. That's kind of it. I think that's a lot of my philosophy when it comes to making content, which is why I did things like, Pokemon for as long as I did. I only gave up because I reached a breaking point where it was really ruining my day. Like, I really hated playing it. Anything fun? Nope. I really, really did despise playing the Pokemon randomizer. It was a Nuzlocke randomizer as well, thinking about it. Like, those are two separate challenges. And I am not a Pokemon player by, like, any account. Which I think probably has a lot to do with why I struggled with it so much. Is that would be a challenge for someone who does play Pokemon and does know what they're doing and how to kind of min-max it all. And I am not one such person. I'm just kind of like a dude. That was pretty good. We survived. We can take a breakfast and push on to the next boss. This is fine. I can handle this guy, no problem. This should be a-okay, as far as I'm aware. A thing I've also been meaning to talk about so far, a 2023 prediction. I'm gonna get back to streaming, and I'm gonna get back to streaming right here on the YouTube channel, rather than on Twitch, because I just think it was inconvenient for, like, you. I love that. As the viewer. Which is inconvenient for me as the producer. Because there are more... So this is a little bit of my, like, it's a little bit of my user experience expertise coming into play here. I don't often get to, exercise areas of expertise that I have here on the Isaac videos. But... it is a negative impact on your user experience that you're having to perform so many clicks to get through to the stream. And therefore, you're less likely to actually... Oh, fuck. I've made a mistake. Please give me a bomb. That's not a bomb. This is a problem. We're gonna have to go to the shop here and pray that there's a bomb in there. I should not have done that. Oh, no. This is really quite bad. I may have entered the run just a tad here. We'll see, though. We will certainly see. I should not have done what I did, and what I did was use too many bombs to open up chests, thinking that I would be given a bomb back. But yeah, it's the the problem is that there are so many steps to get from one of the shorts to the stream. Because you have to, you know, watch the short, then you have to go to Twitch, then you have to find my Twitch channel. Alternatively, you have to go to... From the short to... That's 3 bombs. There you go. Problem solved. You have to go from the short to my YouTube page, then to the Twitch, then to the actual stream, assuming that it doesn't just take you straight to the page. I forget which page I have directly linked to my YouTube. But it's just not as convenient as watching a short, seeing the little... I think it comes up with a little thing that says that I'm live, provided that I am live. And then, just clicking straight onto that. Alternatively, like, watching the short, thinking, oh, I would love to catch one of this guy's streams, as I'm sure you do think when watching the shorts, because they're so hilarious. And then subscribing to the channel, and then just having the streams recommended to you on YouTube the next time you open it without even having to think about it. Because now you've subbed and you've dinged the bell, obviously. I'm sure you rung the bell. Why would you not ring the bell if you wanted to see more of the content? Anyway, I'm doing all of this stuff now. I didn't do any of this last year. This is very uncharacteristic for the Hoopsly channel. And I kind of don't like it, and I think I'm going to stop doing it. I'm not trying to self-shill. I'm just talking about where my head's at the moment. And where my head is at the moment, to stop stumbling over my words quite so much. I don't really care about you. I'm going to take this, and I do not care about that either. Where my head is at the moment is that I would like to do a better job this year. I would like to step up and, you know, do what I set out to do last year, which is make something that I can, you know, really sink my teeth into and have fun with. And the way that I'm going to do that is by, you know, farming clips and increasing the numbers, etc., etc., etc. Hold on, give me 1 second here while I pause. My nose is going a little funky. And I'm back. Anyway, now that all of the business talk is out of the way, we've already found the boss room. Do we care about exploring this floor? I don't think so, but I'm gonna do it. Because I'm just such a kooky guy. Now that we've gotten all the business talk out of the way, we can have some fun with it. I don't have too much more going on with 2023 predictions. Like, the latter leg of the year is very much an enigma to me. I don't know what's gonna happen. Just because I haven't really, like, you know, my vibe this year is very much unknown. I would like to commit more to this, but I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know if it's gonna work out. Because here's the thing, the reason I got so into it last year, and we could check this room, why not? The reason I was so into it last year, and why I was so disappointed to take a step back, is because it went so well. You know, like, it felt good to know that other people felt the same way about it as I did, which is that it was fun and enjoyable and kind of brought something positive to somebody. And that was very motivating. The reality is, there's no knowing if this year is going to go as well as last year did. So I've kind of just got to wait and see. But because of that, I went a little bit business talky again, but we're back out of it now. Because of that, there really is no way for me to say what's going to go on later this year. Like, literally anything could happen. Or, to that, anything could not happen. You know, the end of this year could be very much the same as the start of this year. And it's all just a little bit, oh, that's actually an incredible item now that I've seen the combo in action. That I just, like, spurt out a million blue flames. That's incredible. I love that. We are taking a lot of unnecessary damage, though, which is gonna hurt us in terms of trying to find an angel deal. Oh my god, those deal damage to me. I did not realize. Easy pod. What was I saying? the later leg of this year is very much a mystery to me. Blah blah. I'm trapped. But let's not get too hung up on that, huh? Let's not keep worrying about it. I think we did hit the angel room, which is amazing. That's a really great item as well. I'm kind of loving where we're at here. Let's go ahead and do this. And then we can do this. So we have pretty good damage. It's not amazing damage, but it's pretty good damage. And a good amount of HP to boot. So we're in nice shape here. And I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm going to attempt to. For what could be a successful mother run. Our first successful mother run of the entirety of Isaac on the Hoopsly channel. I enjoy calling it the Hoopsly channel as well. You might have noticed that. I just find it funny to call it the Hoopsly channel. Careful. But yeah, I think now that's a lot of the housekeeping done. Like, there was a lot of housekeeping, and I could have kind of condensed it all into one video had I not died in the first 10 minutes multiple times. However, that is what happened, so I don't think it's worth... Angels draw... Oh, there's just a pill. Oh my god, that was so confusing. I thought it was saying angel bosses drop angel items pill instead of key pieces. But if I step over here, there is just a pill there. Anyway, in fact, I'm going to take that. Well, I shouldn't take it. We're not going to get any angel items anytime soon. We're taking a lot of damage. So I won't stress about it too much. I think more items from poop against all odds is going to be more useful for us here than more angel items. Let's go down here. For all this HP I have, I'm losing a lot of it, and I could do with getting some of it back. Ow. I don't know how I'm going to make that happen. I'm getting a little lazy here. The mole man had taken me for a ride. Oh, it synergizes pretty well with our thing that is making us poop with our black bean. We already have piercing tears. Let's roll that. Let's take this. Little Haunt is not terrible. I don't think it's great, but it's not terrible, which is really, you know, after the last few runs we've had, all I can ask for. We've lost a lot of HP here. I would love some way to get it back. I know I've already said this. It's just I'm just calling them as I see them here, and I just happen to be seeing the same thing over and over again. But I think that I died a lot, and as such, the housekeeping took a lot longer. The housekeeping is now done. We can kind of get into, you know, BAU kind of getting on with it. I would have loved to have had some items in this shop. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the case today. Things that have changed, like, I'm just going to be talking about, like I said, 2022 in review. And one of the pretty major changes coming into 2023, and I'm yet to know how much it's going to affect the content. I'm hoping it's going to have a positive impact on the content, just because I can be a lot more careless now, is that I'm now living alone. I've all of the videos that you'll have watched previously, all the streams you would have caught previously, I had a roommate, love him to bits, he has now moved away. I'm in a new apartment, living by myself, and so far, I didn't even realize there was HP in here. You know, it's got pros and it's got cons. The pros are, I've got a lot of space to myself. The cons are, I do not lift a finger to make my living space presentable or comfortable for anybody besides myself. Because there's no one else here. And that's the truth. My apartment is a total dump at the moment. I'm gonna clean it, I swear. I'll get around to it. I just don't know when. But it's real nice. I will say, I don't know if anyone else does this. I remember reading a long time ago. I think it was an Onion article or something like that. That was like, study confirms average person becomes medically diagnosable psychopath when left alone in their home. Which is certainly how I feel. I do just kind of start, you know, indulging the voices and talking to people that aren't there. Just to keep myself entertained. More than anything, I think. Like, I got nothing else going on. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this situation. Maybe like this? Yep, that is exactly how I'm going to deal with it. And then we're going to blow this up. Cool. Yeah, I just go... whoopsie. Entirely, like, full psycho when left alone. Because, like, what else are you going to do? We're social creatures, so it only makes sense to invent people to be social with. I think I need to blow this up. I do. I need to take this key. I'm a little disappointed that I took damage in here, just because it's actually not that difficult, and it's a little bit silly taking damage in there. There is unfortunately no more HP on this floor to be had. So, I'm gonna have to play fairly well here, I think. We have 6 bombs. Nope. Okay. We don't have a lot of room for mucking around here. And this is unfortunate, because this guy usually does take quite a bit of HP off of me. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Can I get him on this pass? Doesn't look like it. On the next one? Oh my goodness. Those are dummies. Please don't hurt me. I did get hit, which is sad. However, I lived. I might die to this door. Okay, I lived. I lived. Okay. The run is not over yet. It's very close to being over, though. We just need a little bit of HP. I'm just going to go ahead and pop death in here. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay. I'm not a fan of this situation. At all. This is a much nicer room to deal with. These are manageable enemies. Health? There is no health in here. Okay, we have to go into the big scary room. Okay. The monologuing is gonna lose some potency for a minute here. Just because the run is in a very tense situation. That's gonna help a little. And I just need to kind of deftly navigate us out of these stormy waters. Ow, that's not good. This is really fucking bad. This is extremely bad. Oh my god. So much for deftly navigating us out of these stormy waters. One hit will kill me. Sorry about that creaky chair. Oh, predictions for 2023? I'm getting rid of this damn chair, that's for sure. I'm getting a new chair with new features. By which I mean, I'm probably going to replace it with like a bar stool or something. Just something like a little less prone to making noises with all of its creaky mechanisms and things. Please just have like some HP. Yes! Okay. Okay. This is good. This is much better. Please have a little more HP in. It did. Okay, I'm feeling ever so slightly more relaxed. Ever so slightly. I should not feel too... I forgot we have placenta. We have a built-in heal. It's just taking its sweet time is all. Let's go ahead and blow these. Anyway, what have I been talking about? I could not possibly tell you. Some HP? That's money. We have a lot of money. I was wholly unaware of this. Reroll that. I do not want you. Not right now, but thank you. I cannot believe I didn't get hit there. Thank you for this. This is fantastic. Okay, we're in a much more comfortable position now. I don't care for clicker. We're gonna take this. I love that. That is amazing. Okay. We're kind of loving where we're at the moment. This is looking like, and again, not to jinx it, this is looking like a much more winnable run now. I forgot that those fired. I'm glad that we got out while we could. Excuse me. I beg your pardon, please leave. Thank you. Yeah, what was I talking about? I've totally forgotten. Living by myself. I'll tell you what does stress me out about it, and I think I talked about this a little bit last year with just having an apartment. It's decorating. Decorating is incredibly fun, but I find incredibly stressful, because I'm just quite bad at finding stuff that I like. And on top of that, like, it's just expensive. Like, furniture is incredibly expensive. I got rid of my old bed and I got a new bed for this apartment because essentially what happened was I bought this ottoman bed, like an up, down type of beat, because I had no storage space. And then, let's go back and re-roll that almond milk. You never know, it could be life-changing. Okay, well, it wasn't life-changing, but I think we still take it. But, oh, Jesus, okay. This is not a difficult fight as long as you kind of, you know, use your head a little. So, you know, the monologue might be about to take a little back seat once again. Ow. So much for using my head. We are back in a terrible position. Heading into the next floor here. But I know I was talking quite a lot about the feng shui of my apartment last year. I'm not really too worried about the feng shui. Not checking the bagua like I was last year. I am just kind of like putting the stuff that I have in places because I have it is sort of where I'm at the moment. Thank you very much for that. Oh my god. Okay, everything just died? Oh no. Okay. Okay. Get him, little haunt. I'm just gonna wait in here. Fantastic. I think we need to play a little bit smarter, because we're not playing very smart at the moment. Or very smartly, I should say. Let's do one of these. Okay. I'm gonna squeeze through here. Okay, and relax. Maybe I should stop relaxing it. Oh no. I don't think that there's any way for me to save this guy. There is a way for me to save this guy. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. You are now safe, my friend. No! Holy, that was terrifying. Hold on, sorry. This is taking my entire like mental bandwidth to not get this guy killed one way or another. Okay. We want to bring you back up here. We want to go down. And we're kind of looking for the opportunity to re-roll you. Let's see what's in here. Bloodshot Eye does not excite me. 2020 excites me very much. This is fantastic. This is, I mean, I might just get rid of the other recordings, man. This is the run that we should have had on Jan 1st. This is fantastic. I'm absolutely loving this. We got 2020, we've got Cricket's Body. I don't even want to talk about whatever I was talking about now. This is incredible. What does the bra do? Freezes all enemies in the current room for 4 seconds. I'm gonna grab that because I think we could do a hell of a lot of damage in 4 seconds. So I think it's gonna do us a lot of good. I want to leave, if I'm totally honest. This is horrendous. Holy, I took way more damage in that room than I ever should have. Let's take this. Let's take this. Let's take this. And I think that's gonna do it, honestly. We still have quite a bit of money left over, but it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I mean, to get back to what I was talking about a while ago, the psycho behavior thing, like, I don't know what kind of behavior other people constitute as psycho, but like, I do a lot of character work when I'm by myself. I enjoy it quite a lot. I will just kind of like, you know, come up with an unspoken scenario somewhere in my brain. I think we'll just take more damage if I'm totally honest. I won't acknowledge what the scenario is. I'll just start doing the characters. I'll just like get stuck in, you know. The one I always think about is whenever I'm looking in whenever I'm looking inside of my fridge for food, I will very often just start like mocking my own fridge. It's sort of I'm about to say Kratos-esque, but I don't think there's anything very Kratos about my voice. I certainly can't hit Michael Judge's kind of degrees. Or tones and timbres and whatever you want to call them. But like, you know, I'll like open up the fridge and take a look inside, pull out like a carton of milk or something, and be like, you'd have me drink this this disgusting, vile sewage. I don't know if saying sewage would apply there. I don't know. I guess in my headcanon for this little story, this guy that I've made up, he's sort of like a fantasy-esque character, but they do have sewage in this fantasy scenario. So it's sort of a bit, maybe like, it's a little bit Romanesque. They might have like aqueducts going on or something. Is that Romanesque? Am I sounding like a fool at the moment? I don't know. I do like the immediate feedback of a stream. I don't love, like, just kind of sitting on a YouTube video and not knowing if someone's calling you a dumbass. I'm not worried about being called a dumbass. I would just like to be able to know there and then, you know? Like, I'm not like, oh god, I hope no one thinks I'm a dumbass. That was kind of perfect. They were just kind of both holding me from each other. I mean, I'll level with you. This run is looking fairly won at the moment. It's looking fairly won as it stands. Like, I can't think of many runs that we could have gotten that were better than this one at this stage in the game. By which I mean, like, with the unlocks that we have available. Because we've done all the challenges that we had available to us, but we haven't done a lot of runs, just on the whole. There's a lot left to unlock. Which means a lot more Isaac to play. When we're going to get around to it, I could not possibly tell you. I was going to talk about when I was going to get back to streaming, because I've talked about the fact that it's coming to the YouTube channel. I haven't really talked about when it's going to happen. The answer is soon. I don't necessarily know exactly when. I would love to do what I did last year and just get going from the first scheduled slot. But the truth is I don't know when the first scheduled slot's going to be. I was taking a look at my calendar to kind of size up how my weekly schedule's going to look. Because last year I felt that, because I was streaming 9 till 12 p.m. GMT Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and it just felt quite intense. It was pretty exhausting, and it somehow felt like even though I'd picked what I thought were the least busy days of the week, I was always busy. So I don't know. I just always felt busy somehow. And I took another look at my schedule, and the numbers did just kind of seem to make sense doing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday again. So I'm inclined to say it's going to be that again. But the truth is, I don't know, because it didn't work out so well last year. Thank you very much. An angel deal you shouldn't have. Sty, thank you. Sensa, that's pretty alright. Let's just kill this guy because we can. Like, there's really no reason to. I'm loving this run. I'm very happy about this run. Yeah. I'm kind of... I mean, it makes sense because we're very deep in this run, but I'm a bit like... I don't know what else to talk about right now, just because I don't want to get too stuck into something that could take a while and populate like a whole other episode, you know? And this isn't me saying I've got nothing to talk about. There's still plenty to talk about. We've not seen each other for 7 months. Or at all. Lord knows I'm probably going to repeat a bunch of stuff that I talked about last year. But like, as for right now, I'm kind of just talking about the game. Just because it's... I'm so thrilled about it. You know? It's hard not to get a run like this and be happy and excited and want to acknowledge it, to make sure that you really retain the memory that this game is really fun. Because sometimes you get good runs. And I think this is going to be it. Like, we're right here. We're at the precipice. Which is pretty exciting. This is, like I said before, this is our first fight against Mother on the Isaac series, as it were. And so far, it's going pretty well, I dare say. She's already doing this move, which means I think she's pretty close to dying. I'm kind of loving everything about this, if I'm gonna be super real with you for just a minute. Let's go ahead and get out of your way. I don't like this move. Although we have Sensa. I completely forgot we have Sensa. That's incredible. I mean, this run does just have everything, huh? It is a real one in a 117, one in a 118 run, I gotta say. And I'm loving it. There it is. We actually did it. Oh no, an Eternal Heart. Meat Cleaver. We got Jacob and Esau. I didn't realize you just had to beat Mother to get Jacob and Esau. That's a lot of new challenges. So is that all of the characters? I think that's all of them. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Is that 16? I think that's everybody. I might be missing someone. I'm not too sure, but I think that might be everybody. No, I don't think it is, because there are opposites. So I think we're missing somebody. Never mind. We are missing someone. I don't know who right now, but we'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure. But there you go, that's it. That's our first win of the year. It only took us 40 minutes, which I'm stunned by. It's taken us longer to do shorter runs than that. And yeah, sorry about kind of dawdling for the first few episodes here. Like I said back in episode 1 and 2, and I think this is 3. I'm just getting back into the swing of it, if I'm totally honest. Like, if you were watching the last leg of 2022's episodes and you were thinking, these aren't nearly as good as those, he had a lot more to say around then, besides just talking about the channel over and over again. It's because I've been doing it for 4 months. So, you know, hopefully in 4 months' time I'll still be doing these and they'll be a lot better. Here's to hoping. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope that I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye!